Alright, let's have a look. When was the last time I did one of these videos? Oh, 2 months ago. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Real P-Man Clan YouTube channel. Today, I'm back for another round of buffing Pokemon. The last video, which focused on Ariados and Ledian, did pretty well for a small channel, and thanks to our sudden and steady growth, I thought now would be an appropriate time to bring this mini solo series back. Before I jump into things, please feel free to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support would be a great help and very well appreciated. This time, our focus is on the mascot of Pokemon Diamond, Dialga. Now, I know what you might be thinking, Dialga isn't exactly a bad Pokemon by any means. It has great stats, a strong typing, and a vast move pool. However, in recent years, the Dragon of Time has sadly fallen off. In Smogon, Scarlet and Violet Ubers, both Dialga and its origin form sit comfortably in D tier, which is awful. Pokemon in D tier are technically classified as Ubers, but serve no real niche in the metagame. And unfortunately, in VGC, things don't look better for our friend. According to Pikalytics, base Dialga has a measly 0.02% usage in Regulation G Pokemon Showdown matches. Yep, that's right, 0.02%. Its origin form isn't faring much better at a pitiful 0.15%, and in VGC matches on the actual game, Dialga doesn't even rank in the top 150 most used Pokemon online. That puts it below Pokemon such as Shiftry, Torterra, Talonflame, and even Altaria. This is awful. Poor Dialga. You did not deserve this. Let's try and fix you up and make you viable again. This time around, we'll be ignoring base stats, as Dialga's base stats are already amazing. No notes here, classic box legendary stuff. However, great stats cannot be the only thing going for you anymore. Just look at Pokemon like Koraidon and Miraidon. They have insane stats, great typings, while also having some incredible move pools and some of the best abilities in the entire game. So how do we make Dialga stand out? Move pool, of course. Now, you might be thinking Dialga already has an impressive move pool, and you'd be right. Draco Meteor, Earth Power, Flash Cannon, Steel Beam, Aura Sphere, Flamethrower, and plenty more special attacking moves and coverage are in Dialga's kit. We're off to a good start, but there are some key moves that are unfortunately missing. The moves I'd like to give to Dialga could increase its viability in both Ubers and restricted VGC formats. The first move I'd like to give to Dialga is Spikes. Why Spikes, you might be asking? Well, simple. Spikes are broken. Okay, but seriously, Spikes would synergize extremely well with Dialga's stats, typing, and ability, allowing it to apply more pressure to the battlefield, and plenty of Pokemon as of Gen 9 learn Spikes, like Heracross, Ogerpon, Brambleghast, and Delibird. So I don't think it's too outlandish for a metallic, giant legendary Pokemon to be able to learn this move. The next move I'd like to give Dialga is Meteor Beam. Why on earth does Dialga not learn this move? Plenty of non-space themed Pokemon such as Garganacl and Claw learn this attack, and Dialga's fellow Dragon Steel type Archaladon also has access to this move. Power Herb Meteor Beam sets would give Dialga another layer to its gameplay, where it could take opponents off guard by bombarding them with extremely powerful special attacks. For supporting moves, I'd like to give Dialga both Wide Guard and Imprison. Both of these moves fill a similar role in giving Dialga another layer of support for itself and allies. Wide Guard would allow it to block attacks such as Chiyu's and Torkoal's Heat Waves, Kyogre's Water Spouts, and Landorus's Earthquake, while Imprison would allow Dialga to prevent the use of any move it is currently using. Imagine facing dragons that can't use Draco Meteor, or a Zamazenta that can't Body Press. It would be insane. Finally, I think Dialga should have access to the move Calm Mind. Calm Mind is one of the best boosting moves in the whole franchise, and it's even learned by Pokemon with actual ass for special attack stats, like Kartana and Bonsly. Calm Mind on a Pokemon this bulky would be amazing. The ability to set up in the face of many kinds of Pokemon, especially with Friend Guard or Follow Me support in VGC, would be extremely deadly, and would allow Dialga to remain an offensive threat throughout a match even after using moves such as Draco Meteor. Unlike moves, I think abilities are something that can seriously push a legendary Pokemon over the edge. I know I've already mentioned these two, but Koraidon and Miraidon are the perfect examples of this. Their broken abilities push them into being some of the absolute best Pokemon ever created, in both singles and VGC. This also applies to other Pokemon such as Generation 8 Zacian and the Calyrex forms. So, for this section of the video, I'm going to try and strike a balance between viability and reason. Many of the other buffing Pokemon videos, especially when focused on legendaries, like to take things to the extreme, creating monsters similar to Duraludon in Little Cup. I suppose an ability that auto-sets Trick Room for the time-based legendary would be fitting lore-wise, but that would also be incredibly overpowered and stupid. Something like that would break the game in two, and that is exactly what I'm trying to avoid. Alright then, what's the plan, you might be thinking? There, dear viewer, we'll get there. For starters, let's shift our focus onto Dialga's Aurated form. Despite the form's better stat distribution, thanks to its sacrifice to attack for more bulk, its lack of item freedom really hurts. Not being able to run leftovers, citrus berry, or even safety goggles really stings, and makes Origin Dialga sadly quite restrictive. For this reason, I would like to give Origin Dialga the Filter ability. This would allow it to tank super effective attacks like Focus Blast and Earthquake much easier with the correct EV spreads, and will make up for its less than ideal item situation. With this change, there's now a great bit of risk and reward to both of Dialga's forms. Do you pick the altered form for its item freedom, or the Origin form for its better stats and ability? This change would really give Dialga another layer of depth to its game, which, paired with the addition to its move pool, could really catapult it into viability. Once again, it's time to summarize. I would give poor old Dialga the following buffs: Spikes, Meteor Beam, Wide Guard, Imprison, and Calm Mind to the addition of its move pool. And for the abilities, I would give Dialga's Origin form the Filter ability, to further increase both forms' depth in battle. Well, there you have it. Those are all the buffs and changes I would make to Dialga and its Origin form. I'd like to give a quick thank you to all of you for watching this video. I put a lot of effort into it just like last time, so I hope you enjoyed it. As for next time, we'll be focusing on Oink Alone from Gen 9, who is a lot shittier than Dialga, so that should be fun. Once again, thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you all next time. Bye bye!
Agachate con cielo, agachate con pelo, agachate con pelo, agachate con pelo, agachate con pelo. Marcelo, agachate con cielo.